Welcome to Tourism Victoria County Podcast. Your host is Tom Wilson. Today's guest is Miss Wendy Barnable, Acting Director of Marketing for the Tourism Division of Nova Scotia Department of Tourism, Culture and Heritage. Wendy, at the Tie-Ins Conference and at Let's Talk Tourism sessions throughout the province recently, social media is becoming very prominent with the 2009 Nova Scotia Tourism Marketing Plan. Could you tell us a little more about the department's plans with social media?
Well, we know how important social media is in travel planning. People are looking to, share stories, looking for third-party testimonials. TripAdvisor is certainly more important probably than NovaScotia.com when it comes to making travel planning decisions. We're establishing a presence on all of the key social media networks, so Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. We've actually started monitoring the activity, social media activity online through a tool called Radiant 6. So we're monitoring daily, and every 2 weeks we get reports about the volume of chatter about Nova Scotia online and the types of things that they're talking about. And you can see it, you can see the volume of online conversation going up and up. And it's nice to see how the topics change, as the seasons change. And so we're looking at monitoring that, and then we have people who will be interacting online. So if we see somebody who's tweeting or blogging about Nova Scotia, we can see that on a daily basis, and we have somebody who's watching that and who'll just in a very non-threatening, friendly, unobtrusive way will, if you see somebody who's planning a trip here, then we can say, introduce ourselves and say, we've got lots of information if you want some help planning a trip. So we can get out and kind of interact in that space and create some relationships and more ongoing conversations about Nova Scotia. We're also going to be doing contesting, and we're still working through this right now, but we have a contest we want to do to win a dream vacation to Nova Scotia, and it's called I Love Nova Scotia, small I, like as in the iPhone. And still the details being worked out there, so I can't disclose too much today, but we think it'll be great. People and Nova Scotians will qualify there, so we want people to post video about why they love Nova Scotia, their favorite Nova Scotian experiences, let users vote, and then hopefully we can have a winner in the fall, and next year they can come here and have their dream vacation and blog and write about it, and so some things like that.
Online marketing has become very important for today's tourism operator, with 70 to 90% of the visitors planning, researching, and booking their vacation online. Wendy, what opportunities does the Nova Scotia Tourism and your website, novascotia.com, provide to the operator?
Well, we have a ton of opportunities. We get about 1.2 million unique visitors to NovaScotia.com every year, and it's a great opportunity for operators to get their information, to get their own brands out there. Within your own listing on NovaScotia.com, there are all kinds of free opportunities and free features to enhance your listing. So you can provide an area overview, different contests that we can feature from time to time on our homepage. You can put a PDF brochure of your property or of your experience there, and we can have a photo gallery now, so you can upload up to 7 photos, and I know a lot of people have no photos there, so there's really no excuse not to have your photos up there. And then, of course, we have a lot of paid opportunities as well. $50 for 3 months. You can put a package on NovaScotia.com. We heard a lot about packaging at the Product Development Day a couple of weeks ago, very important. And then for $5.99 annually, which I think is a great deal, really, when you look at the cost of advertising in today's world, you can put up to 10 packages on NovaScotia.com. You can have 6 online advertising spots, banner or big box ads. You can put an itinerary or itineraries on your listing, and you can have a link to a YouTube video to play in your listing. So a lot of opportunities there for a very reasonable cost of about $600 a year.
That sounds really good. I understand, and NovaScotia.com is getting a complete makeover for the upcoming season. Can you tell us a little bit about the new website and what it's going to look like?
Well, I haven't seen what it's going to look like yet, but I can envision it's going to be have lots of beautiful new imagery, and we're going to have, we have to do a bit of an analysis of the content, look at if there are any gaps, what content needs to be retired, really make it the most relevant. But the site's about 4 years old, and so I think there are a lot of things we can make use of, wider screen widths and things like that, to provide more advertising opportunities for our operators. We want to make sure that it's built for mobile technologies and things like that, which will be the future of websites and travel planning. An itinerary planner. We want to build an itinerary planner so users can go on, and if they want to visit a certain region or if they have a specific interest, it will serve up the content that they're looking for specifically. There are all kinds of detailed features. I can't think of them all right now, but for example, photos. I've had a couple of comments on these Let's Talk Tourism sessions about people, they'll see the beautiful images in the ad and they want to know where it is. And of course, we can't put that in a television ad. There's not enough time, but on novascotia.com and through our photo application now, you'll be able to kind of roll over and get not just the location of the photo, but a bit of a description of the area overview.
That sounds great. Your department is planning social media workshops throughout the province in the near future. Wendy, I wonder if you could tell us a little bit about the workshop and some of the details and topics that we'll cover.
I'm excited about those, and I think a lot of people hopefully will get a good attendance, but certainly there are a lot of at the operator level. Some people are pretty savvy, and then others really don't have a lot of knowledge of social media. We're going to those will be hosted. We'll have some people from Color, we'll have some people from the department, and we'll go around to the 7 different regions, and these are being scheduled for the end of May and early June, and we're going to advertise them through the RTIAs and through FactSlash. But they're going to be half-day sessions, free, of course, and we'll give kind of just an overview of social media and what it means and what it is and how it works, and then we'll talk specifically about how it's being used in travel planning and in tourism, how the department is using social media, how operators can use social media, and how operators can kind of link in with some of the things we're doing through novascotia.com, like blogs, for example. If they want to be a blogger for novascotia.com, we'll tell them, what they need to do and the criteria for that.
I have been impressed with the Nova Scotia TV ads and the vignettes on Discover a Nova Scotia Favorite. Will there be more produced this year?
Yeah, the Discover Nova Scotia Favorite is our regional campaign, because we know our ads with the heroes are our big brand national campaign. We know people in Atlantic Canada have a high awareness of Nova Scotia, so what we wanted to do was really remind them of all the things to do, and that's where the Discover Nova Scotia Favorite came from. We're linking it up with our social media. We have Discover Nova Scotia Favorite Places forum online, so people can go and write about their favorite places and post pictures. We hope people will do that. It would be interesting to see how the regions can use that as well and link in there. Yes.
Okay, well, I guess I want to finish off by thanking you for this interview and learning more about the 2009 Nova Scotia Tourism Marketing Plan, and hope that we'll chat soon again.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Cheers.